How are you protecting yourself? Welcome to Seeking God with Leah Klein, Health and Wholeness Coach. And our verse for today is Ephesians 6:11. Yes, we're continuing in the same passage. Put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. We are in a spiritual war. And it's not always very visible to us. Some things are more visible than others. And so much of it we don't think about. We dismiss it and don't take it seriously. But I want to ask you a question. Would you go into a literal battlefield without any protection on? No helmet, no bulletproof vest, no. Would you do that? No, not if you could help it. We know when literal bullets are flying around us that we need to protect ourselves. And why do we not treat the spiritual battle with the same seriousness? We need God's protection and we need his armor. We will continue going into this further and going into more of the parts of the armor eventually. It's going to take a while here to go through this, but I want you to just ask God to put his armor on you. Not your armor, his armor. And because it's not something you can do in your own strength, and it is decidedly something that comes from him in all ways, shapes, and forms. And we will get more into that as we look at the individual parts of the armor as we're going through this. I want you to think about this week just asking God to put his armor on you every day before you head out into the craziness of life. And if you're having trouble hearing God and connecting with him on a deeper level, let me show you why that may be happening and how to connect more deeply with him. With a free ebook I have, it's Seeking God, and the address is healthturnaroundcoaching.com/seeking-God, and the link is also usually above or below the video as well, or in the email. And I want to encourage you today with a mighty fortress is our God. Luther knew what he was talking about. And it's very appropriate for the battle and the battlefield. And a reminder of where our protection comes from. If you know it, feel free to sing along. If you don't, feel free to just listen. A mighty fortress is our God, a bulwark never failing. Our helper he amid the flood of mortal ills prevailing. For still our ancient foe doth seek to work us woe. His craft and power are great, and armed with cruel hate. On earth is not his equal. Did we in our own strength confide, our striving would be losing. Were not the right man on our side, the man of God's own choosing. Dost ask who that may be? Christ Jesus it is he, Lord Sabaoth his name, from age to age the same, and he must win the battle. So I encourage you to put on the armor and go out with God and win the battle. And I will see you next week with another verse. See you then.